Howdy AdWords fans, and welcome back to Chapter 2 of our Up and Running with Google AdWords training course. In this section I want to talk to you a little bit about what Google is and what AdWords is. So as you know, Google is a major search engine generating 3.5 billion daily searches, which translates into 1.2 trillion yearly searches. Yeah, so that's a major search engine. I like to refer to Google as a referral system. It's like the Yellow Pages. People come to Google looking for information, and Google sends them, or Google provides them with what they believe is the most high quality and relevant results, the most direct and the most substantive answer to the question that they were asking, the most relevant information to what they were looking for. Google monetizes their search engine with what is called Google AdWords. AdWords is an advertising platform. It's the most complex and it's the most expansive advertising system on the planet. It's also the most powerful, the most customizable, and the most unique. 90% of Google's revenue is from AdWords. That's a huge amount. If you think about it, and you think about all the different projects and all the different platforms that Google has under their umbrella, 97% of Google's revenue is a huge portion, and that comes from AdWords clicks. $80+ billion a year is generated in economic activity across the US from AdWords. That's tremendous. Another interesting piece of information is Amazon spends upwards of $60 million a year on AdWords clicks. That's obviously a huge amount of money, so it's working for them. The top 3 ad spots take 40% of all clicks. Now, if you think about it, people will say, hey, who clicks on those AdWords ads anyway? Why people might specifically want to click on the organic results, but as you could see, that's not true. A lot of people click on the ads. Almost half, 45.5% of people who were polled can't tell the difference between an ad and an organic listing. And for those of you who are hesitant or those of you who are concerned about the quality of the clicks from AdWords ads, just think about this stat. 45.5% of people don't even know the difference between an AdWords ad and an organic result on a search results page. Google display campaigns reach 80% of the internet. That's a tremendous amount of reach that the Google Display Network has. Remarketing, we'll talk a lot more about remarketing in future chapters. Remarketing is when you go to a website, you view specific products, and then when you're on the Wall Street Journal, you're searching other blogs, and you see ads for the business or for the specific products that you were looking at previously. That's called remarketing. Those companies are remarketing to you. And remarketing could generate an ROI of upwards of 600% for a lot of companies who have recorded those numbers. Obviously, that's not for everyone. There are a lot of aspects of advertising that are inherently unpredictable because we can't perfectly predict human behavior, but remarketing has the opportunity and it has the ability to generate a tremendous ROI. So these are some AdWords stats. Now, the big question is, where are Google AdWords ads displayed? Where do people see these ads? So let me show you. All right, we're back. So the question is, where do these ads show? So the ads for Google AdWords primarily show up in 2 places. There's the search engine results page, what we call the SERPs, S-E-R-P. We're going to use that term a lot in the rest of this course. So the search engine results page, that's when somebody goes to google.com, they hit enter, and they have the Google search engine. For example, they might type in buy online running shoes. They might type in running sneakers. They might type any variation of things. In fact, 3.5 billion different times there's a search on Google for something. So here is a very primitive representation of our search engine results page. Somebody types in running shoes, they hit enter. The search query is at the top, and there's a mixture of different types of results. Now, there's more than just AdWords ads and organic results depending on the type of search that you did. We'll talk about product listing ads, shopping results, local results, things like that. But essentially, the main two categories of results are organic results and AdWords ads. For highly competitive searches, you'll generally have 3 ads at the very top of the page. They're often indicated by a little yellow ad button, and you'll have 6 to 7, 8 sometimes ads on the right sidebar of the page. Those results on the side of the page and the first 3 results at the top of the page, those are paid ads. Those are advertisers running AdWords campaigns, and they're listing their ads. Google is listing their ads at the top and side of the page. Below the top 3 ads, you have what we call organic results. These are the results that the search engine itself is deeming the most relevant and the most substantive for the query that the user entered into Google. So those are organic results. If you click on an organic result, no one gets charged, no one's paying to have their ads or to have that result there. What this is called is SEO, search engine optimization. If you want to work on showing up higher in the organic results, you do SEO, search engine optimization. This is AdWords, the top 3 results on the side of the page. These are AdWords ads. If you click, somebody pays, and Google makes money. So that's what it looks like on the search engine results page. And we'll take a look in a minute of what that looks in an actual search engine results page. The second area that Google AdWords ads are shown is on what we call the GDN, the Google Display Network. Like we said, the Google Display Network is a gigantic conglomerate of a tremendous amount of websites and properties, reaching 80% of all internet users. Now, you've all seen AdWords ads, but you might not have known that they were AdWords ads. You might be on a blog. So for example, we have here the Huffington Post. The black boxes indicate their own content. So the Huffington Post has their own content, an article, an interview, whatever it may be. But sprinkled around the page, and you've seen this on a lot of different blogs and a lot of different properties, not just blogs and journals, but all different sorts of websites, e-commerce stores, whatever it may be. You'll have ads. You'll have things that say, buy me now, or click here for your free trial, or learn more, or download our white paper. Those are generally AdWords ads. Now, not every single ad you see is an AdWords ad. There's a lot of other ad exchanges on the internet where you could serve and publish ads on. But oftentimes, you'll see AdWords ads. They might come in the form of a long rectangle like this, like a leaderboard. They might come in the form of a square or a small rectangle. They might come in the form of a skyscraper, narrow skyscrapers, wide skyscrapers, half-page ads. The different pixel sizes is something that we're going to talk about in future chapters when we talk about designing and publishing and developing your own display network campaigns. But be that as it may, an ad is generally published by an advertiser on the Google Display Network. It shows up on all different sorts of properties. This is just an example of a blog. If you click on an ad, you charge the advertiser and Google makes money, and you go to the landing page that the advertiser wants you to land on. So that's kind of where AdWords ads show up across the internet. Now, we'll talk about Google product listing ads, what is formerly known as Google Shopping campaigns. We'll talk about video ads, advertising on YouTube. But the 2 most essential and the 2 most important things for you to know are search ads and Google display advertising. Now, once you get a sense of how these work and understand confidently when you're looking at a search engine results page what the ads are, what the organic results are, most likely you know that already, but you'll be really ready to dive in and start developing your own campaign. So hopefully this gave you an overview of a little bit about Google, a little bit about AdWords, and most importantly, where AdWords ads show up on the internet. And thanks for watching, and we will see you in Chapter 3. Talk to you guys soon.